we're back at the Cozy Show.
Saying it more.
The Cozy Show.
I just can't get embarrassed. I get embarrassed and then my voice gets quiet and then I start mumbling. I'm like, I don't want to do it anymore.
And we're back, And we're back
Here in the Cozy Show
The
Detective.
Cozy Show.
That's right, hype man.
Detective Edition.
Yes.
We've got a case to crack.
Now, we are reoccurring. We are reoccurring people,
That's right.
but you don't know that.
You have not seen our true crime detective episode yet.
Now, that's truly an unsolved case, if I do say so. Uncovered case. All right?
Nice one, detective.
Take a drink to that.
You've always been a silver tongue with the humor.
Nice. So, you called me in your office,
So
huh?
we've got a new case. Are you ready for your briefing?
Yes.
All right, let me get the files.
Oh, wow, you have a file. He has a file.
All right. I always come prepared. You know this very well.
You're 32 years on the job.
So here is
Nice.
what we know. Okay?
Nice.
Look at this together. What we know. So, my lover, my twin. What does twin flame mean? My main squeeze,
Yep.
Lindsay. She had a little bit of a night out on the town.
A little shrimp on the barbie.
Circa August 1st, which was a Thursday night, 9:30 p.m. Okay? This is what we know. This is the first fact in our little mystery. 9:30 p.m. on Thursday, she parks her car in downtown Modesto. Okay?
Interesting.
She's with a group of girls. They're going to have a night out on the town.
It's good. You're doing good, boy.
So the car is parked 9:30 p.m. Thursday, August 1st. Okay? Don't you fucking read ahead. I'm reading this to you.
I'm trying not to.
Okay.
I don't even need to look at it.
Our next piece of information. She gets fucking obliterated drunk, okay? Leaves her car overnight.
An accident? I don't know what the fuck. Do I sound like a child? An accident?
Leaves her car overnight, okay? Not to pick it up until the next day. That's neither here nor there. We'll get to that later, okay? Little does she know, when she leaves her car parked in downtown Modesto, she leaves the passenger side window completely rolled down, okay? Now, flash forward, whatever, it's 1920s, I don't know. To the next day, okay? August 2nd, Friday, 11 p.m. If you're counting, 25 and a half hours have passed until she comes and picks up her car from the downtown area.
Jeez
Okay?
Christ.
25 and a half hours of her passenger side window rolled completely down.
Yes.
Okay? Exposed to the elements and anyone passing by. Okay. Now there's a large gap in time here, which is where we come in. Okay? Flash much forward. Tuesday, August 13th. Okay? Lindsay is cleaning out her car after getting in an accident.
Is this the rental?
No. This is the car that was left downtown. Okay?
Nice.
She's cleaning it out, preparing it to be towed away to be repaired.
Wait, why repaired?
Because she got a little fender bender.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. It had been that much time between this. So she's cleaning out her car, and she discovers something lying on the floor of the back seat area. Okay. She discovers a single bralette on the floor, along with a pair of shit-stained women's underwear. Okay. This is 11 days later.
Wow. Wow.
She sends some text messages to her friends, asks around, did anybody leave these in the back of my car?
Which no one would.
Nobody owns up to it.
Surprisingly.
Little bit of a side note I'd like to add, and also a last bit of information that we know. We took an entire trip up to the Preston Falls hiking trail, had a whole day in nature, drove it home, all without noticing that there was a pair of shit-stained underwear in the back seat of her car, and a bralette along with it. So
Oh, yeah.
that
You
was
just
2 days before she noticed that I was in there. All right, and that's all we know. That is all we've been given. So it is our work and our sworn duty to crack the case.
cheers. You explained that better than ever.
Thank you. You know, I've always been precise with my language. So what we don't know, okay, as you can see, I've written here,
What we don't know.
what the hell happened? Okay,
Whose shit stain underwear do we have?
whose skidded skibbies are in the back
Nice.
of this car?
Hmm.
Okay.
Well, you presented us with good facts, indeed.
Now, she has sworn far and wide that none of her friends would ever, 1, shit in their underwear, 2, leave them in her car. So,
How much shit are we talking?
oh, I'm glad you've asked, okay?
Alright.
Because
We have
I
photographic
have let
evidence.
out a piece of evidence, crucial evidence.
Very crucial.
I have a photograph of the shit-stained underwear. I did not get a photograph of the bralette piece of undergarment.
That's crucial.
Here is the shit-stained underwear. Let me turn off the brightness. All right.
That's shit stained.
That's pretty bad. I don't know if we can put that on YouTube.
That's quite shit stained, if I would say so myself.
No.
Color,
We've got a
Have a
navy
mustard-
blue pair of underwear.
mustard yellow,
Color of the shit, a bit of a, not too far off from my my Stogue cigar.
Nice. Wow. I can't do the accent.
That's all right.
God dang, you're so good.
So, I feel like in every, case that needs to be solved, you always go to the most obvious place first.
Yourself.
And then, no.
Fuck.
And then
The lover.
It never
It was you.
is.
Case closed.
It never ends up being that first most obvious thing, So I think the most obvious thing here is that the car was left for 25 and a half hours downtown Modesto, window down. We could speculate day and night that, somebody walking the street just happened to, see the window down.
Passerby.
Can't pass up an opportunity.
Cold night. Warm car. Warmer seats.
Heated seats, as a matter of fact.
Warmer underwear.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm sure they were
For
done.
reasons,
That only them and the taqueria knows.
yeah.
I say, okay, let's go. Let's just go scenario by scenario.
Let's do it. Let's start throwing them out there. Okay?
Homeless.
Yeah.
You know.
I didn't want to say it, but it's
Hou-
where we got to go.
Houseless.
Yeah.
Proper term. Walking by.
Yep.
Seeing someone left their fucking window down in downtown Modesto. Goddamn rookie.
Yeah. Not even drunk yet leaves the window down, Fuck.
Everyone knows. Pre-check. Windows down. Oh, it's down. Okay, you turn on your car, boom, you roll it up.
She always leaves her fucking keys in the car,
First
too,
of all,
by the way. Like,
Who the fuck was the passenger? Because that's really who's at fault. Primarily.
I don't think there was one. I think it was just her. So, why that window is down, only God knows.
You know what she did? She rolled both windows down, and then she only rolled hers up
'Cause
when she
she-
left.
Yeah. Rookie mistake.
Rookie mistake. She looked to the right, didn't see a reflection, thought, who cares?
So I'm thinking, right? Okay, first scenario. Maybe a homeless woman. We're going to assume it's a woman, right? Because those were women's underwear.
True. And I think if it was a man, it'd be more shit.
It's quite possible. Walking the streets, shits herself. Oh my God, I shit myself. It's my only pair of underwear. I got to do something quick.
Yeah.
Sees a car with the window down. Perfect opportunity. Hops in, maybe like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Discards the underwear. Uses maybe, because there's a lot of stuff in that backseat.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
clothes, sweaters, jackets, trash,
Yeah.
all that, the whole nine.
Heels. Roller
They
skates.
somehow clean
Tube
themselves.
tops.
Somehow clean themselves with the things occupying the back seat.
Sure.
Put on their pants and just walk away like nothing ever happened. But where does the bralette come in?
See, I think the
The
more
bralette adds a lot to the mystery because we can speculate. It's so hard because I shift to so many different accents.
yeah.
We could speculate all day about the shitty underwear.
I think.
But where the hell does the bralette come from?
See, this is why you have new eyes on the scene, right? I think
Mm-hmm.
homeless woman, houseless woman, walking about, sees this car, takes a look, like glance. No one there. But sees a lot of clothes. Thrift store in there. Unlocks, opens the door, just changes her underwear. Her underwear is already shitty because like
Maybe it was already shit stained.
It's been a while, and it's not like they're probably like super perfect all the time.
Yeah.
Like fuck, I haven't had a new underwear in a while. She has 3. I take 1. I'm already changing my undergarment.
Because probably sweats back there.
New
and
tube
shit.
top, maybe that fits me better, or new bra/bralette. Here's my old one, and then puts on her bralette and bra and just leaves.
I think that may be the best scenario that we can come up with tonight.
But let's think of some funny ones.
So, and another one is when she told me first, she texted me, and in all caps, she said, someone had sex in my car. So that's where she went first.
Okay.
I don't think it's a terrible theory.
Could happen. And then
But why are you leaving your clothes behind, you know?
still maybe with the replacement option.
Well, it is pretty common this day and age after you've done the deed, to put on the big T shirt.
Yeah.
And as a gentleman, you would offer,
Yeah,
especially on
maybe
a cold night.
just like a couple 20-year-olds couple, like, hey, it's fun. We're a little
Oh my God, wouldn't
blacked
this be
out
so
drunk.
scandalous if we,
Have sex.
in this person's car? They're probably at the club. Come on, let's do it.
Boom. Puts on his button up. He goes out the car shirtless.
Yes. No one's going to bat an eye. It's downtown.
She was going to put her underwear back on, but then she realized it was shitty, and she didn't want him to find out.
Yeah.
So she left it and tucked
Perfect
it under
place.
with her feet,
They are leaving DNA behind, which is kind of crazy.
which
you
we're
know?
running right now in the lab.
Yeah.
Fingerprints.
We got to work it on it.
Yeah, we got the lab guys, level 3, working on it. So,
That's a good theory, too.
did she sniff it?
No, which I almost wish she would have, because we know
How fresh it
maybe
is.
there's shit stained and they've been washed, but the stain didn't come out.
No, that's level. That's nail to it, nail
You're getting
shit
something.
under.
Okay.
Shit under the nail.
Okay. So
Oh,
let's
it's so
rule that
gross.
out. It's fresh shit,
Yeah,
right? Ish.
it's the shit.
Another theory, okay? Especially as we get into our older age, right? The day after drinking, you're getting a little bit of diarrhea action,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, blood poisoning.
Say,
Or alcohol poisoning.
the perpetrator is downtown, right? On a Thursday night, so you'd be down kind of bad to be having a bender in the middle of the week, but maybe they're having a couple day bender, right? So they're going through the hangover.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe she thought it was a fart, was a shart.
Yeah. Thought it was a fart. Was it?
Sharts in the underwear.
Yeah.
Okay. Just as she's arrived to the club scene.
Yeah, she's parking behind Lindsay.
What do they call it when you drink to get rid of the hangover?
An addiction?
That's one way to put it. But there's a saying. Hair of the dog. Don't ask me why.
No way.
Okay? They call it hair of the dog.
That's what they call it?
Yeah, when you have like a couple cold ones to take the edge off of the hangover.
That's rough.
She's doing a little hair of the dog action. She shows up for another night on the town. Okay, she can't say no to her friends. She's 20 with a fake ID, right?
Yeah.
She doesn't know how to deny peer pressure.
This is
yet.
her. She needs this. She needs this like it was goddamn Barack Obama telling her walk in the White House. Some good scotch.
She accidentally shits herself, right?
Yeah. And she's panicked now.
Panicking.
Fuck. I'm 20 years old. My friends are already waiting inside. I'm already sketched out. Maybe she nervous shitted.
Could be.
You know?
Maybe it's her first time using the fake ID.
Or it's like her sister's ID. Doesn't look like her, but I guess they got the same eyes.
Yeah.
And they're just hoping.
Like, fuck, this isn't gonna work.
And,
you know?
Might go into her records. She's just like,
Ew.
sorry.
Yep.
Just like, fuck. God, if you really love me, because she's a Christian. Holds the rosemary on the rearview mirror. God, if you're listening to me right now, please help me, guide me, give me a window and opportunity.
Oh my God, not the window.
Looks in front of the car, realize counts reflection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 reflections. There should be 6 on a car.
Okay.
Gathers her stuff real quick.
She sees her opportunity. She fucking takes it.
Realizes,
Not a moment of hesitation.
wow. When in my rush of getting ready, I forgot a nice fancy bra. No, wait. I'm wearing my old bralette. That's not my going out bralette. Goes in the window. Finds this nice new crisp thong.
Yep.
Unused, washed.
Hell, at this moment, she doesn't care. You know?
Hell, at
Shit
this
herself.
moment. It could be fucking road stomper. She'd
Shit
take
gets
it.
desperate when you poop yourself.
Shit gets desperate when you shit.
Dude, you'll do anything, you know?
Oh my God, the smell.
Sometimes I go down rabbit holes of thinking, like, what if I farted at work and accidentally shit myself and then I have no
extra.
and I smell? Like,
Oh, it's the
I'm in an
smell.
office, you know? Like,
Everyone knows.
Exactly.
Dude, you
So
have
I'm like, I should almost bring extra clothes.
You
like,
should have in
just
your drawer.
case, right?
like just an extra
Oh,
pants.
at work?
And extra underwear.
Something, right?
Wait, you guys share? You guys don't share a desk, right?
No.
Yeah,
I have my own
imagine
cube.
little pants, little underwear, extra socks.
I think the car is just a better move because then you go out to get it and you could just change there.
But then you're gonna use that clothes.
Because it's like, yeah, if I keep it in the office, I could just take the clothes to the bathroom
Yeah.
sneakily somehow under the shirt.
Wash your
maybe.
butt in the sink real
little
quick,
bird bath. Like,
or in the toilet. Make your own bidet.
you gotta do what you gotta do in that situation. you
Yeah.
know?
Okay, back to the theories.
Okay.
And she does it, and she left.
Okay.
Okay, now we're
And
getting
I'm thinking
somewhere.
maybe she could be wearing like her dress is just long enough to where she could go pantyless. You know.
Oh, so she doesn't even need them.
So she just discards the underwear entirely. In this day and age, it's not too out of the norm to go braless and have a little bit of nip showing through the dress.
How would you know?
I mean, it's the 21st century. I've been around. Okay.
Uh-huh.
But then it doesn't explain, why are you taking the bralette off?
That's another
Why?
thing.
Because I get the shitty
the underwear.
I
You just
get
take them off. You
know?
found maybe I think
You've shit yourself.
Did Lindsay know she's like missing anything? She wouldn't fucking know, huh?
'Cause
It's
what
just
I'm
too much,
thinking-
too much pieces of clothing to keep track of.
I don't think so. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff back there. But it's because I want to go so hard into she takes off the bralette, uses it to clean up her ass cheeks and asshole.
But then,
Right? But there's no shit stains on the bralette.
but what if she put that back on because it was too nice,
What was shit on it?
or she just held it in her hand?
Well, the bralettes in the car, so she didn't put it back on.
Fuck, you're right. And then, it's for sure not Lindsay's, right? Maybe she
Yeah.
had a bender. Okay, let's go back to the.
You know, it's funny. Oh, now we're getting somewhere.
She got in the car. She went drunk with her girlies, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna go get something from my car. She's like, fuck. When I was twerking for 7 hours straight,
Yeah.
a lot of ass sweat, but also a lot of feces coming out.
She was farting the whole time, but thought she would,
Yeah, I thought I was clapping, but it wasn't. It was farting.
Yeah, it was sharting.
Comes in the car. Gets a,
Oh, fuck. Now that she's out of that musty ass, sweaty ass,
yeah,
stinky ass
now the environment's gone. She's like, oh, wow. Does a little check. Comeback's a little
Fuck.
brown, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. Let me just takes it off, throws it under. I still don't know about the bralette yet.
We'll get there. It's a working theory.
Okay?
Yeah.
So embarrassed. She's faded, right? She's like, let me bring the window down to air it out.
Yeah.
Air out the shit so when I come back, it doesn't smell like shit.
Yeah.
Leaves the window open. That's window
God, that's fucking good.
Okay.
I hate to say it, but this is really coming together.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, no one wants
It
to get caught.
explains the window theory. You know?
No, the bralette. Come on, Chris.
Fuck. Why would that be there? That's the biggest thing pointing to somebody hooking up in her car. As like a scandalous little exhibitionist thing. Or maybe a homeless couple, who knows?
But why leave
Why is
it?
the bralette there?
You think you left it like left on accident? Because I think the shit was pure
But why are you even taking it off?
to have sex.
The bralette.
Yeah.
Okay. And they just forgot.
Yeah, and they were probably already scared because like, we don't know when this girl's gonna come back. What do they know? It was gonna be 25 hours, so they could have fucking cooked in there.
Yeah. Got a whole sleepover. You know?
Yeah, I could have invited everyone else to shit in there.
I just can't solve the bralette part, man. You know?
Bro, that's rough. If you guys have
It
theories,
has to be sex. Because why else are you taking off the bralette but not shitting? It doesn't have shit stains from you wiping with it. Maybe she
just took everything off to like sleep naked, and then when she went back in.
Maybe somebody was withdrawing, right? Going through withdrawals.
Okay.
Some sort of addiction.
Getting deep now.
There's a lot of diarrhea that takes place in that process. They're sweating dicks because all they want is a fix, right? They've also shit themselves a few times that evening.
Because their body's like responding weirdly.
They're not in the best state of mind, you know? They see an open car, they fucking get in there, you know?
Yeah. For what? Maybe there's something that they thought was their... What if they're addicted to vaping? And there was like a vape pen.
Like, this looks like a young girl's car. There's probably a vape in there.
Somewhere. Nowadays, fucking, they're a dime a dozen.
Yeah.
And...
She does have a CBD pen in there, so maybe they took one look at it and said something to just take a little bit of the edge off, you know?
And he's reaching over to grab it, like, through the window and hits his stomach. Now, he doesn't want to walk around with shit all day.
Oh.
So he just takes off his underwear and he's like, fuck it. With the bralette. All right, this is what I'm thinking here. Another theory. Working theory. Right. Young, ambitious, 28-year-old trying to make a trade with a big investor.
Okay.
She's done some research on this investor, realizes he likes dogs, so she's walking her dog to a downtown undisclosed meeting spot. Right? Okay. A bar. Yeah. Right? The late one.
Speak easy.
She's walking. Dog shits. A little mini shit on the side of the road. She's like, fuck. I want to leave, but my conscience, I need karma right now. I need this good karma to happen to me right now. I got to close this deal.
Going for me.
Yes, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Look to the right. Only car in the street right next to her, like it was just spawned by fucking the video game creators. Windows open too.
Better yet, she can see the businessman that she's meeting parked several spaces over. So she doesn't want to risk him seeing her dog shit and her not pick it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she reaches, grabs.
But Lindsay's car is out of sight.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
Because there's several cars parked in between them.
She takes off her underwear. Only thing she could think of that picks up. She doesn't have her butt. JoJo usually doesn't poop. He's a good boy. So she was fucking dumbfounded.
JoJo.
Takes off her underwear. Uses it. Getting desperate. But it was only a little smear. She throws it in this poor lady's car because she can't litter as well. She says, you know what? I know I am putting bad juju in your car. Gives her bralette as a thank you.
Oh my God.
Thank you. Next. Thank you. Next.
Yeah.
And says, you know what? You'll find in one hand shit, but in the other hand a perfectly new Victoria's Secret bralette.
God damn it. That's why we have you on this fucking case.
You know? That's why I came all the way here from fucking Quantico.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I think that's the most logical theory. It's the shit. It's the bralette. It's the window down.
Signed, sealed, delivered. Case closed. Oh my God, that's good.
They just don't make cases like this.
I don't know if I can top that, man. Fuck.
We'll have to wait for the DNA to get back to us before we confirm. But
hey, I'll drink to that.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's that. What a fucking... should we just talk about it in general for a second?
Should we call Lindsay and get her take on it?
Does she have any
quickly?
theories?
Not that I know of.
Try it.
Just that somebody fucked in her car.
She's like, babe, I just realized it was mine. Don't put it on the pod.
We'll be right back.
Leave that in. Or what is it?
We'll leave it in. She might be at work.
All right. Our only lead has gone ghost.
only lead's
The 6 ring is bad.
our only lead's gone cold. All right. Well, yeah, I don't know, man.
What would you do if you found that in your car? That's pretty fucked. Like, shit is crazy. But honestly, could have been way worse for a window open. She could have got, like, everything stolen out of her dashboard,
Dude.
everything stolen out of her bag, everything stolen out of her trunk. For
It-
25
a whole fucking day downtown.
So wait, why didn't she go in the morning to get it?
I think she had to work or something. No, okay. No, okay. Also, a key piece of information in this case. I think she was. I don't know if she blacked out, but she's damn near close.
She blacked out.
You know, like I think it's spotty the night, and by the end of it, they had to carry her to the car. Not her car, but the car that took them home.
Not her car.
She couldn't even walk. So that she was
What
throwing
was
up.
this? This was August 1st?
Yeah, a few days before Angel's birthday when we went out. So
Okay.
she was throwing up on the sidewalk right outside the club in front of everybody. Whole thing, you know? I forgot where I was going with that. Why did you ask me that? What did you ask me?
Why didn't she pick it up in the morning?
Oh, yeah. And so she was just super, super, super hungover, like literally throwing up and shitting herself like the whole next day.
Yeah.
And just
Down bad.
sleeping. And then she had to work in the evening.
But she knew her
So-
car was gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she had to work in the evening too.
But
So
she trusted that the windows were going to be open, so she didn't care.
Yeah. She got a ride to work. Worked her whole shift miserably. And then got a ride finally after work. Friday night too, so she's there a little late. Finally gets a ride back to the car at 11 p.m. at night. Whole fucking day, dude.
Yeah.
Whole night and then half of another night downtown.
I don't think I could leave my car just because it was in downtown.
Right?
Like, if it was at your house, I'd be like, all right.
Even windows closed.
Even when it was closed. Like, I'd still somehow think, like, I'm parked in, like, a towing spot.
Right?
Or it's going to get broken into.
Something.
My car usually has a bunch of shit in it.
Bunch of chips.
Yeah. People need that nowadays.
Yeah.
Chips hold us together. Chip on the shoulder.
So, I don't know, man. Fuck. I mean, if I found that in my car, immediately I'm thinking pod story.
Yeah.
But then...
I'm immediately thinking, like, did I do that?
What are the chances?
Did I stuff that in there?
Dude, it's just so fucking funny. I mean, I wouldn't rule out maybe one of her friends.
Fuck, with the way you guys fucking stuff and leave shit in my fucking car?
You know what they say? There's a saying. Like, it's not your enemies that'll fuck you the worst. It's your fucking friends.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, who's to say, you know, in Lindsay's drunken state, she may have missed one of her friends slipping out of the bar just to get some fresh air, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. The fucking tacos al pastor
Yeah.
that I had not 2 hours earlier mixed with the tequila. It's just brewing.
Those
A
tacos al
storm.
pastor making me want a pastor right now so I could confess my sins for the way you're making me feel right now, God.
Yeah.
All right?
Could have said it better myself.
What about this?
Oh, my God. Fuck. Sees Lindsay's car, window down, you know?
Lindsay's with their friends, right? A new girl in the group comes in. Okay? But Lindsay knows that she's a bitch. Jeez.
Okay.
Sorry.
Long time since you used that word, huh?
2 seconds ago. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
These girls are already giving off bad vibes.
Yeah.
Backhanded compliments. Oh, wow. Something. Lindsay says, oh, wow, your boobs look a little big for that bralette you have on. Another
Okay.
backhanded compliment back
Couple
to her.
jabs back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're at the kids section for that bralette?
Fuck.
Your boobs are splurging.
Oh, man.
Pick yourself up.
Yeah.
Lindsay's drunk, okay, so maybe a little
yourself
harsher.
up. Yeah.
The girl realizes that Lindsay in her keychain has, what is it, a Toyota?
Nissan?
Nissan keychain on.
Yep.
Maybe I'll key her car before I leave.
Oh, fuck.
Walks out. Realizes, oh, there's a Nissan right outside the bar. Window open.
Yeah. Cheetah print steering wheel.
Gotta be her.
Yep.
She already had shit stain in her fucking underwear. No. She shit right then and there.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, though. Because anything more, too messy.
Squeezes a little one out.
She just did in between of a fart and a shit.
Yeah.
leaves it in Lindsay's car, and says, "Yo, you want to talk about my bralette?" Throws it in there too.
Let her know who it is.
Give her a lead, but not enough where Lindsay will ever remember. Enough where Lindsay would talk to it about her boyfriend, and she knows her boyfriend has a podcast.
Yeah.
So she knows he's going to talk about it on the podcast.
Fuck.
So right now she's listening, laughing her ass off with a scotch and a robe on.
Yeah.
And thinking, wow, they have no clue.
The perfect fucking crime,
The perfect
dude.
crime.
Oh, my God.
Say it. Signed, sealed.
Signed, sealed, delivered, case closed.
There it is.
And better yet, to this woman's advantage,
Uh-huh.
Lindsay got in a goddamn car accident. So her car is not even... Well, I guess she discovered it that way. Never mind. There's a
What?
hole in my theory.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know where I was going.
now she's laughing even extra hard.
Yeah. Because she's watching us struggle to fucking even discover her masterminded. Drink to that, brother. So far, you've had 2 theories that do explain the bralette, which I like.
Yeah.
Because, god damn it, I can't think of anything for that fucking bralette, man.
It's not hers. Yeah, like maybe the poop one out, but the bralette.
Yeah.
I wish you got a picture of bralette, because that could have
Me
told us
too. I
something.
really need that.
Color, size, texture. You could tell a person a lot by their bralette. Let me tell you. All right. I think that's 30 minutes of that. We should probably move on.
Let's do it.
All right. What else you got to say for us?
We talk about this shit a lot on the pod, but it's our fucking pod, so.
Talk about us talking about shit.
I finally took Lindsay to our favorite hiking spot.
Yeah.
It's called Preston Falls, right? That spot's fucking washed, dude.
What does that mean?
Washed.
Like it's not good?
It's just exposed now.
More people? Oh, yeah.
Every time
Yeah.
I've been there, besides the first time we went this summer, there's been people.
I think when we go as a group, there's no one there.
You went there, 20 fucking people there.
20 fucking kids.
I went there with Cheech, a whole fucking family there. 2 families, actually. They
Yeah.
met each other, and they were swimming the whole day. I go with Lindsay. Fucking, we show up. There's already literally like a group of like 7 people, like a family there. I don't know, maybe like 3 kids. And then it was weird. There was like 3 or 4 adults there, but like the genders, like, I don't know, is it uneven ratio? So I'm like, what's going on here, you know? Where are these bugs coming from?
Seriously, God.
Fucker.
Any more bugs than I think I'm going to fucking...
Terrarium?
Yep. That
We
bug just
pull
ran
up
into
and
the
there's
fucking
hella
wall and
people
just
there, right?
flopped down.
We pull up, there's hella people. And it's funny because there's so many places to jump into the water there, like high. And I was jumping, and every time I jump, they'd be like, woo!
Yeah,
Clapping, which I hate. I hate the attention of that.
She did a backflip.
And Lindsay did it, and they're like,
She
woo!
did. Which one did she do? Which jumping spots?
The second one that we backflipped off of, you know? You know how we did that, like, one
Wait,
first,
the one on the opposite side. That's high.
lower. We backflipped that, right? When we're learning.
Oh wait, no. Okay, well, huh?
It's the one like where you have to climb up. It's on the same side. Like it's as far as you can climb, basically,
Like,
to the
it's
left.
The slope.
Like we're lit.
Yeah.
Liz and
hold on.
Angel were sitting.
It's the slope, and then you keep going, and then it's that one right there. And
Yeah.
It goes back down.
Like as far as you can go. It's
In a
kind of
corner.
shaded.
Yeah. Oh wait. Okay, sorry, real quick. River. Is it on this side of the river or that side of the river?
It's on the side that you hike in on. So like,
Yeah, this side. Okay, not what I was thinking. Okay, so yeah, like super low where we saw a snake that one time.
yes, exactly right there.
Okay, nice.
Not that low though. Like
Yeah, because
it's
you
the
can go
highest
high.
you could get
Yeah,
on
yeah,
that
yeah,
side,
yeah. Pretty
you know?
high still.
Pretty high.
But we never jump off that one.
Sometimes we backflipped off of it.
No, we didn't.
Lindsay's calling. Should I answer?
Yeah, just explain the.
Hey, BB.
Oh, hi, baby. Sorry.
You're on the pod, by the way.
Oh. Hello.
So we're trying to crack the case about the shitty underwear and bralette in the back of your
Yeah.
car.
Yeah. Yeah. What about it?
There's 1,000 different theories for the underwear,
Okay.
but we just can't
Which one
fucking
here?
find a theory for why the bralette would be in there too. Because we're thinking like, okay, somebody shit themselves, they see an open car, they're like, fuck, perfect. You know, they take off the underwear, use some shit on your floor to clean their ass, and then they get out, you know? But why is the
Yeah.
bralette there? Did the bralette have shit stains on it?
Baby, I think someone had sex in my car.
Why do you think that?
Because why else would somebody leave their underwear and their bra in there? You know what I mean? I feel like somebody had sex, they were drunk, and they just fucking left all of their undergarments and just slipped on whatever they were wearing.
I just don't get the shit part, though, you know?
Yeah, no, I don't get it either. I'm so confused.
One theory was like maybe they're on a couple day bender and they're kind of having like the shits from the hangover.
Yeah.
They're like, oh fuck, you know, didn't want the guy to see the shit, left him behind, you know.
Babe,
Did
I
you
think
make
it's like...
Did you make any
think
enemies
I-
that night?
No.
Okay.
No,
Fuck.
I never do.
That was one of our working theories for the bralette.
No, I genuinely think someone was really drunk. They wanted to have sex with someone. My car was right there. They were like, fuck it, let's
What a
do it.
rush, right?
And then I think that they were just in a rush. Maybe they got interrupted, and she was like, oh shit, and they started getting dressed, and she forgot to put her undergarments on. You know what I mean?
Could be.
That's
Could
my
be.
theory.
Okay.
When Lindsay was coming out with the barge, I thought she was going to go to the car.
Because we were thinking like maybe you made an enemy, right? And then she got pissed at you.
When have I ever
Found
made
your
an enemy?
car.
I'm literally the most loved person ever.
Let out a little bit of a shark purposely. Put the panties in
No.
your car. And then left the
think so.
bralette as a perfect crime for you to find out weeks later as we're discussing on the podcast because they know that you have a podcaster boyfriend.
No, I don't think so.
All right.
I
Well,
think someone just had sex in my car.
I think that's one of the most
They're
likely
probably
scenarios.
They probably were like, I want to fuck. And then like, they were like, oh my god, this car window's down. Like, let's fuck in there. And then they were like, okay, let's go. And then she's drunk as fuck and put on her underwear.
You're probably right.
Let's go where the passenger window is.
Why was only
That's
the
just my
passenger
theory.
window down? Do you know?
I don't know. Like, genuinely, I have no idea. But you know what? A couple days before that, I was sitting in my car, and like my window just started rolling down. The passenger seat.
What?
And I was like, what the hell? And then I was like, am I being haunted right now?
Yeah.
And I was so confused, and I actually got so scared because it was nighttime when it happened. And I was like, whatever, like maybe, like, I don't know, maybe I accidentally pressed it, but no, I'm pretty sure it just rolled down by itself. Oh, sorry.
New theory.
Oh, what?
New theory. You know when like there's all these theories about what happens to a body when it, you know, right when life leaves it.
Yeah.
And one of the theories I've always heard is that the bowels release themselves and that people poop themselves right when they die.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe you parked on like someone's like death site or an old burial ground or something, and
What?
upon passing away, they shit themselves, and the ghost is haunting you and left the shitty underwear as like a sign, like don't park my fucking spot, bitch.
What?
Maybe like the transition to
What?
purgatory.
Hey, hear me
as-
out.
As it's like lifting, it's like passing
Baby,
a
I
car
love you.
from the
You're
floor. Like she ran over a
crazy.
dead body. She killed someone.
Hear me
There's
out.
no
Your
way that
window
that's what
starts
happened.
rolling down. Do you really think it's a coincidence that after all this shit happens, you get in a fucking crash?
Okay, now you're scaring me. Like, don't do that.
It's getting too real now.
Now you're gonna have me tripping.
All right. Well, we just wanted some of your theories.
Yeah, well, thank you. I'm gonna go to bed and have nightmares now.
Well, at least you got the rental, so you don't have to worry about that for a while.
Jesus. Dang.
All right, baby.
My
Thanks for your
sister and my
input.
dad. Okay, never mind. I'll tell you later.
All right.
What were you gonna say?
No, that was it.
Okay,
Love you.
whatever. I love you.
Wait, do you have a picture of the
Bye,
bralette
guys.
or no?
I sent it to you.
No, you just sent me the underwear.
Oh, well, the bralette's right next to it. The underwear's the blue, and then the bralette is the brown that's in the same bag.
Okay, I'll
I
take
just
a
didn't
look.
get, like, a full picture because I didn't want to touch it.
Okay.
I literally handed Lacey the bag yesterday, and I was like, I got you something. I totally forgot, like, to give it to you. She was like, oh, really? And she
No.
had the bag. And she was, like, digging in it. She was like, what is this? And I was like, that's the shit underwear. She was like, She threw it and started rubbing her hands with hot water, and I was dying laughing. She was like, "Why would you do that? I need a tetanus shot now.
Oh my
I'm so
God.
disgusted." She was so mad at me. She didn't talk to me for like 30 minutes.
Damn.
I just could not.
That's
stop
awful.
laughing.
Okay, I do see the bra line now.
You see it?
Yeah.
Well, I hope they had a good ass night. Shit.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, I'll let you go, sweetie.
All right. Thank you. Love you.
Okay. Love you. Have fun.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Well.
Almost looks like a sports kind of material.
Yeah, like a
Like
it's not
athletic.
Like I was imagining like a laced kind of.
Yeah. So maybe. Okay. Now we're thinking. Now we've got more evidence, right? I like your death theory. She ran someone over, killed someone. Okay.
Yeah.
He's under the car. She's stepping out, and he's like, and she's seeing this girl. She's about to go have fun, the time of her life.
Yeah.
Well, at least I'm now in peace.
Yeah. I could finally shit myself.
Yeah, fuck it.
That's it.
He's like 83. He's like, fuck it. If this is how I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Dies.
Yeah.
It's like when you're getting lifted into heaven,
Yeah.
right? You're in this purgatory stage, right? You know, like in TV shows when they're dying, they're like, oh, and then they're like flying in the air.
And the
Like
little
they're
wings.
ghosts. Like they're ghost version
Yeah.
of them, right? But somehow his underwear, and he's a cross-dresser, so his bralette is still on when he's getting lifted,
I like it.
right? So he's
I
getting
like it.
lifted, his body and most of his clothes, but somehow his two closest garments are still on. Once he gets to the car, that's a second level he has to go to. So now he goes above, past the ceiling. That's when the undergarments drop.
He transcends, but the physical garments of this world must stay behind.
Yes. So it drops in the car on the back seat. Boop, boop. And then he goes off. No even closed window needed. Open window.
Brilliant. That's pretty good.
Quicker one real quick. Someone running, maybe a girl running,
I was thinking that. That's exactly
that-
what the fuck I was thinking.
and she, we're not thinking shit
Those aren't
ourselves.
really
we're just
going
thinking,
out
we're just
underwear.
thinking dirty underwear. We're not thinking shit sometimes.
Real quick, just to give the audience insight. The underwear in question, at first glance, they look like kind of like granny panties. But when you look closer, you can see how thin the
Fabric.
how thin it gets on the in between the legs portion.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay, I think it's just the way it's folded. It looks like granny panties, but I think they're actually a younger person's underwear.
Uh-huh.
I think. But yeah, how many times have you been on a run? You're like, oh my God, I've just shit.
Or just maybe she's doing 33 miles,
Some interval training.
practicing for an ultra.
Okay.
It gets musty in there. And she just was like, fuck, I need new underwear. I didn't bring my chafing cream. This shit's fucking me up. Sees a window. She's looking for, as she's running, she's looking for cars that are maybe unlocked. She'll do the occasional.
Yeah, it's not her first rodeo.
Yeah.
She's done this a few times.
Sees Lindsay's window open. She has a fresh set of underwear and a better sports bra. Flips them.
Yep.
She's like, ooh, these are a little
Clean
shitty.
swap.
Throws them in there.
I think the only way to fucking test it is set up a fucking movement cam, right?
Yeah, like
Park
the
our
Teslas.
car overnight, one window down.
Clean
and
underwear.
Just see what happens.
Clean underwear on the bottom in case that's what maybe attracted him.
Thursday night again,
Same spot.
Maybe it's a serial, car fucker and her shitter.
Yeah.
Person.
Yeah, this Lindsay's theory about having sex couldn't be
Not
too
too
far
bad,
off.
I think that's the most likely
They're getting
thing.
it in. They're getting on. Let's get it on.
How do you shit yourself? It's just
But it's
with
not-
any theory, there's always one thing where it's why is that, though?
It's not that much shit, though, to be like, you shit yourself.
But it's enough where it's
It's more than
that's
just,
bad.
dirty underwear.
If I had to explain, I'd say
It's like a good streak, but thick.
a streak. Yeah, half of this cigar's length, so maybe inch and a half, 2 inches of a streak,
Which is usually enough for people.
maybe an inch wide. It's like a good streak, man. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Working theory,
Yeah.
So anyways, back to Preston Falls. We get there, me and Lindsay. I've been so excited to take her because I haven't taken her on a hike this whole summer because our schedules don't line up. We get there, whole ass family, right?
Yeah, no, they are.
I did a backflip. They're cheering for me. Whatever, And then
You're like, hey, sorry guys, I don't really do this. Does the perfect Morse fucking like it. No fucking splash.
I don't really do this.
No splash backflip dive.
No splash. And then whatever, we swim. We swim up to where you can kind of. We wanted to. Hey, that's bad karma right there.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done
Someone's gonna shit in
I
your
missed.
car, and it's just dead there now.
No, I missed.
I don't know, man. It's not moving. I think you hit it.
I thought I hit this.
I don't think so, man. Not looking good. Is it twitching? It's done, though.
I think it's scared.
I think it's dead.
Did I hit it?
But anyways, so we swim up, right? We find this spot where we can like lay on a rock, just sunbathe for a while. The people are there for fucking ever, just in this like one spot, like where the snake was, but like you could chill on those rocks. It's shaded. I'm like, why have we never thought of that? You can just hike from the trail like right down to it. I'm like, what the fuck? I always thought I had to swim there.
That's what we did. That's what we did.
Nice.
Taylor swam. I just went around.
Oh, nice.
Because all those students went to our spot, so we flip flopped with them because they were all there.
Was Taylor freaking out at all, like being in the deep water, like thinking like, what if a shark's in here or something that's gonna bite me or whatever?
No, because she wasn't swimming that much.
Yeah.
So I don't think like we swam across a couple times back and forth, and we swam in the big spot, and then we
Okay,
swam
nice.
to that spot. So a good amount of swimming, but I would try to tell you like, what if there's an alligator in here? And she'd be like, stop, and then that was it.
Nice. Lindsay was getting a lot of intrusive thoughts.
Yeah, it's hard
At
not
first
to think.
she wasn't, but then at one point she like really started to like panic, like towards the end. Anyways, I'll get to that.
You get more in your head.
Yeah. And so we found a spot like by the kind of like the waterfall little spot that we slide down.
Yeah.
And we're chilling for like a while, just talking,
like
sunbathing,
that
whatever. Nice. And those people, we wanted to get naked. So we're waiting for those people to leave. And they're hella far from us. And the rock is kind of angled down. So like they probably can't see us, but like, I don't know. So we waited for them to leave, right? And we had seen them like packing up their stuff, right? Another thing that's weird is it's like a whole family there. And there's kids there, like probably age like 6 to like maybe like 14. Like there was a young boy like 6 years old and then a girl like teenager, right?
Yeah.
And one of the people they were with, I don't think it was a parent of the kids because I could see the parents like interacting with them. It was like an uncle or something. He's already wearing like this really, really short, like tight ass shorts that he was swimming in, like European style. And then we're looking, like watching them leave, like just checking to see. And I see his whole ass and dick and balls. Like he's just naked in front of everyone.
What?
Like changing before they leave. And I'm like, why are you doing that when the kids are right
Yeah,
there?
that's
You
a
know, like
little
what's going on
strange.
here? So I don't know. The whole situation was a little strange, but they finally fucking leave, right? And then we got naked. One thing led to another. We started kind of like, getting a little freaky deaky.
Uh-huh.
And then we're like, you know what? Let's just do it. And so we're laying next to each other on our backs. And so I like, get up on my knees to assume the position. And I look and I see a fucking, like, dude, the people had just left. It had been maybe 5 minutes. Like, they had just left. And I see a new fucking group of people coming. Not a group, it was a couple. So it was a guy and a woman coming down in the same spot. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, why are you
like,
back?
Every time we've ever been to this spot, nobody there. You know?
Yeah.
What the
This
fuck
year-
is going on?
Maybe it's a podcast.
And
You reap what
cock blocked me for one,
Yeah.
Both of us were like, seriously? Frustrated. And then we're just like, what? So we just left. Well, not left, but we were like, okay, let's just go back to like our main spot and just chill for a little bit before we leave, Because we've been there for a long time. And then Lindsay jumps in and starts swimming. It's a long ass swim.
Yeah.
And then I jumped in, but I wanted to land like in the white water area so I could feel the current. Like I wanted that
yeah.
little push, that little like, because I didn't want to slide down without you there. I just didn't have the balls. Like slide in that little thing. It looks scary now, dude, because it's lower and it's just like sketch.
I when I was doing it by myself, because I went by, I was
Yeah.
like going by myself without internet. I was like, I might get trapped in here.
Right?
But I did like 4 times. I was like, okay, better fuck it.
I swear to God, when the water's lower, it gets more dangerous.
So you get stuck.
Yeah, like you're gonna scrape the rocks as you do it.
What if you get like in your arm and then it's like and it really
It's
catches?
sketchy.
And you're like,
And then even the part like where we stop halfway in the hike on the way there to like let the current take us, I swear that's sketchier now too. Like I swear it's faster. I don't know, and it's just crazy. Anyways, so I jump into like the right where the water's like still flowing out, and I forget that rock on the right side of you when you slide through that little crevasse.
yeah, comes out pretty
It's
far.
slanted. Like I think in my head I was thinking it just drops straight down, you know? But it's like very slanted. So I jump like feet first, and dude, I go underwater and my heels are like boom. Dude, I was like, oh my god. I could have just fucked myself up.
Like your head if you went
you know?
diving.
But I think I jumped far enough away. Like I went in the water first, and then like a half a second I was like boom, you know? And I was like, fuck.
Like if you were to, could you stand and be outside the water?
Huh?
Like where you hit the rock.
Yeah.
If you stood on that rock, would you be out or inside the water?
Probably like neck deep, you know?
Dang, so not that deep.
And I mean, I hit it pretty quick, you know? I was like,
Yeah.
fuck, my heels were hurting for a little bit. I knew it was nothing serious, but I was like, Jesus, that could have been bad. You
That
know?
could have been bad.
And then Lindsay had already jumped in before me, so she was like a ways in front of me. And then that's what she kind of like, the intrusive thoughts took over. And she was swimming past this guy, right? This fucking bald guy. And he's sitting in like a fucking lawn chair, just reading a book.
Wow, what a fucking vibe.
Right, with sunglasses on, just shirtless and shorts. He kind of looked like a dick though. And then she was like way ahead of me, and I guess like she was freaking out, thinking like an alligator was gonna get her. And I guess she started like hyperventilating, and she like barely got to the edge and like grabbed a rock like right in front of where the guy was sitting, and she was like, and I guess the guy was like,
It's fucking
the
terrifying.
guy was like, like she said he looked at her like she was like dying, like he was like
Like, are you
so
okay?
concerned, you know. And he didn't say anything, I guess, but and then I guess she tried to play it off. She tried to play it off like, oh, it's quite the swim.
Wow, man, that was farther than I thought.
I
Dude,
felt
yeah,
bad.
kids
I
like
was
that because you start
"Fuck."
panicking. Like, I had to get out. I remember when I was smoking and I would do swimming. At
Really?
one point, I'd be like, I had to get out right now. Like
Like,
and the
you'd
closer
think
to
of
the edge, I'd be
something.
like, it's about to get me. You know?
Yeah, I've had the same thing where you start to fucking like it just takes
It's
over.
just crazy how
like,
the mind
oh
is
my
so
God.
powerful.
Yeah, it really fucking is. Yeah. Ow.
Sorry, I
It's
don't
like
know.
stretching my ankles like a toehold.
That's good.
Fuck. Oh, don't do that one.
Oh yeah. God damn it.
But yeah, so that was it. I was just pissed. I'm like, what the fuck is it? And I noticed another thing is it's on Apple Maps now, which I don't think it ever was before.
Oh, when you type in Preston
You literally
Falls,
type
it
in
tells
Preston
you.
Falls, it comes right up.
Yeah, before you have to do the coordination. You have to do the coordinates
well,
or on all trails.
All trails, yeah. So I'm like, what the hell?
So did that group stay back? Like they stayed when they came back, or they left again right away?
The first group left.
So they came back and then they
second
left.
group was like a couple that just came. No, they just left.
Good time though.
They were there before we got there already and then left. But it was cool. Yeah, good time. We
Nice.
watched a movie in the park on the way back, which was sick.
That's cool.
On the peak night of the meteor shower, so we saw like
How do you not
3
know what
shooting
movie
stars.
it is?
Dude, I don't know. I never seen it.
It's a
And
kids
I-
movie though.
I didn't catch. It was like I'll describe it to you. Maybe you know. I think it's newer, because okay, the whole movie it's like a town, but there's only animals there, like all different kind of animals, right? Animated, of course.
Rango?
No, it's like a city, not a town, a city.
Zootopia?
And the main character is a smaller animal. I can't remember what he is, but he owns a theater, and it's like been in the family, and he's the owner, and it's a failing business, and so he comes up with this idea to hold like a talent, like kind of like American Idol kind of thing, like a competition for like singing / performing. And the grand prize I think was supposed to be like $1,000, but the lady typing it made a typo and made it $100,000, and then printed a bunch of the posters, and they flew out the window in the whole town. So the whole town's like fucking
Hype.
auditioning, and then that's basically the whole plot. And then they're just training for the competition.
I think it's called
and-
Sing.
Is it?
Oh, that's
How
the
the
one.
fuck do you know?
Is it that one? I've
Let's
never
see.
seen it, but I've seen like clips of it or something.
Let's see.
This one?
It's definitely it.
Nice.
God damn it, man.
God, I'm good.
It was pretty funny though.
The
It was
fucking
funny.
pig.
There's hella kids there, which is, I mean, it's fine, but I'm like, this could be something romantic. Feels like an adult movie, you know?
Yeah, like Grease.
Something.
Is what I look like?
Yeah, that's the one that printed all the flyers and shit.
Is it?
Yeah. It was funny.
That's sick, though.
It was cool.
So is that like a new thing? Like, could we keep doing that?
The movie in the park? I think so. I don't know. We went on a Saturday, and we never go on Saturdays. So I think that's the thing. It's got to be a Saturday night. But there was like, they had like boards like on the sidewalks, like with the poster. Yeah. Showing, like saying, movie in the park at dusk, you know? So, yeah. But, yeah, that's pretty much that.
Nice.
I have been trying to learn, well, not really learn, but I just don't know how to use the phrase crash out. And I thought maybe we could have a discussion about that.
Okay.
How do you use it? Do you use it?
I only use it in the terms of, like, if we're watching a show or something, and there was something so deviously done to, like, a person, or I'd be like, I'd crash out. You know?
Is that proper?
I hope so. I think
How
so.
do
It's
you
like
not know?
anytime you're gonna you're seeing red, or like you're just gonna lose your mind.
Oh, really?
Like
I thought it was like down bad.
like someone spit on your fucking face. I'd be like I'm crashing out for that. That's what I'm thinking.
I thought it
Or
was
like if
more
you're down bad, like let's just say like
you walk in on your wife cheating on you with your best friend.
you
You
crash out.
But more like you're depressed and you're gonna spiral, and you're gonna lose everything you've ever have and known.
It's more like you'd crash out, grab the shotgun, shoot them both, and shoot yourself.
Okay.
Like that's like he had a reason to crash. Not he had a reason, but you know what I'm saying. They'd be like, he had a reason to crash out, or that'd make me crash out. You know, like you put all your savings on a short, and the stock does well. Like that's warranted for a crash out.
I've only ever heard you use the phrase, and you're like, yeah, it's really popular right now. You
Dude,
know?
I've been seeing it way more, and people have been using it way more, and I think like too much.
You're also on TikTok, and I'm not on TikTok, so I feel like maybe that's why.
Tic tac toe, a winner. Yeah, look.
She says it twice.
Look at. She says it twice.
She says a winner twice.
Look at.
But I've only heard you say it, but I did hear one person that I follow on Instagram say it on her private Instagram story. She was talking about like a date she had that went horribly wrong. You might follow this person. And she was like saying how much of an asshole he is, and like how he was like slut shaming her. But she's
Jeez.
like, my body count's literally only one.
Who
like
is
I
it?
just got out of a relationship.
Just say it. I don't believe it.
Her,
I don't think I do.
Her Instagram handle. Char? That, did you mark it?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is, but you might not know. I think she's actually comments maybe on some cozy show stuff. Maybe not. Oh god, it's unlike my phone, it was this shit underwear. Anyways, yeah, she was talking about a date that went wrong, and then she was like, I just got out of this breakup. Oh, she just changed her handle actually. Hold on. Fuck. Now that I'm typing it. This person? Do you know who that is?
Oh yeah, she follows, but I don't know who it is.
Me neither, really. But she was posting stories, and she was like, I just got out of this like long ass relationship, and I swear she said, I'm crash out right now. That's what she said. I swear to God.
Yeah.
She was like, bro, I'm crash out right now.
See?
And so I started saying like, I'm crash out, and you're like, that's not how you say that.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's really awkward to say it. Like
Right?
I think because of the tense.
I'm gonna Google it.
Well, like watch. If I go on TikTok and I just put crash
Oh,
out,
do it,
let's look at some examples.
Yeah, let's see.
Right?
Let's see.
Okay, define crash out slideshows. Okay. And who will
That one
crash out?
friend who will crash out under any circumstances.
Oh, so what happens is this show, they pop the balloon whenever they don't want to be with him.
Yeah, the
And
guy
they,
walks
They all
in
just
and-
popped it right when he walked in, so now he's gonna flame.
You built like me, ain't nothing. You ain't pop. Why the hell you pop? Don't give a fuck. Your pants big as shit. Why the hell you pop? Don't give a fuck. What the hell you thought
Dude,
you
they just do it to be a dick, huh? Like,
You pop.
yeah.
Anyways, I don't like the way your. Ugh, what the fuck?
All right, that's that.
All right. Pav, your teams crash out.
Oh, they use it a lot, like in like if you're in a tent ass like wrestler, you're a tent ass like person.
Oh, and you're seeing red, and you just like go hella ham.
Like yeah, like you're the crash out.
Oh, I had a fucking misunderstanding about this word.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like wrestlers that just like they'll take it crazy after the bell.
Crash out mode activated. Oh, and he's pissed.
Yeah, like he's crashing out, like he's losing his mind.
Okay.
Let's get 2 more in here.
Define crash out. Oh fuck.
Oh shit!
The
did he just hit
coaches
ref?
just rushed the ref in a football game and knocked him
that
out.
was the guy, was it? Oh,
It's the coach? Yeah, it's player, but then also coaches.
Jesus.
Okay, so it can also be used to go ham in sports.
But like not just ham, but with like such ferociousness.
You're like shoving people around.
Oh shit! That's
Okay.
like in jiu-jitsu, like a crash out would kind of be like the Rotolo brothers, but if they like raged a little more.
Like when you start swinging on the guy?
yes, like fuck.
Oh, perfect,
right?
right?
Yeah,
Crash out?
he almost crashed
Oh,
out.
crashed out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So now you know.
All right. Fuck, all this lingo. There's something else, too, I feel like that's coming up now, but I can't remember.
You know what I want to do? When I went to that Halloween party, remember how I told you that there was like a lot of, like with Issa, like when we went to that one
Oh,
place, fuck,
yeah.
I forgot where it was.
Pleasanton?
And there was like a lot of very like Gen Z lingo,
Yeah.
and it was like so entertaining, but also so much.
What were they saying again?
I don't
I'm
know.
sure it was like, oh, period.
Yeah, it was just a lot,
But
and very,
also,
very shortened words.
I remember you gave me like examples. I can't remember though.
I probably gave you like 3. And then, but what I would want to do is like go to those social settings where those kind of people talking, and just hear, and just hear,
listen.
like see what
Be
the
a
hell.
fly on the wall.
What's the new lingo?
Yeah.
Like, what do you guys use?
How do you stay up to, like at one point we're not gonna be able to keep up, right?
We're already not.
That's a good point. Because this has got to be like, this probably has
Like
to
we
come
walk
from like
into
teenagers,
we
right?
walk into a high school right now,
Yeah.
a preppy high school.
Oh man.
It's lost in translation. We're trying to hit the Gwitty, and they're
The
all
Gwitty?
they're crashing out.
What do we hit like Witty? I was
But-
thinking recently, I was like, I now have the perspective of the teacher, I feel like, in those situations. Like, because I was thinking about, like, when people I was friends with, kind of like class clown types back in high school, like, they would just be such a dick to, like, the teachers, but, like, sarcastically almost, to where, we thought, like, the teacher doesn't even pick up on him being an asshole right now. But I'm
Like you
the
guys thought
teacher
like
definitely
we
knows.
got away with it.
The teacher just doesn't give a fuck, you know?
Yeah,
They're
the teacher's just over
"You're
it."
just a fucking teen. Like, what am I going to do? You know?
Yeah.
It's like they just don't even care. You know?
I feel like I didn't even develop my sarcastic persona till like way later in high school or in life.
Really?
So I can't remember me even being sarcastic with people, like being like
Oh, like the way that you just
sarcastically
attack
mean or
people now?
sarcastically yeah.
Like saying like, please go to a gym when someone asks like they don't know what gym to go to,
And they're clearly fit, so it was just a joke.
but then they take it the wrong way and then never talk to you again.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, it dropped me dead, and I was like, well, sorry.
It's a crazy situation.
It's a fucking crazy situation.
And you still do it.
Yeah, and I gotta be careful.
Do you think you pulled back a little bit since then or no?
No, but I mean, maybe as like a collective because I've had certain situations. Remember this one time I called this girl bitch, but
No.
like it was like almost like a girl like bitch, like you know when someone gags you. See, that's another lingo, right? Like you were
gags
gagged,
you.
like
Oh, and you're
from
like,
what they
bitch?
said, like bitch.
Okay.
Like I said it like that, and then like after she like took it so personal.
She's like,
But then I tried to explain
dumb.
to her, I was like, no, like it was just like a reaction. I don't mean it like an
Oh.
actual bitch.
And we say that a lot now, so I'm like, one of these days, someone might take it the wrong way.
Someone's
you know?
always gonna take something the wrong way in an accident. I mean, it's fucked. I mean, it's our fault. It's a little bit your fault too, but you know, our
The
fault.
way it
You gotta
goes.
be careful. You
Yeah.
can't just assume. It's always interesting knowing the fact that as you get older, there's more serious people, and there's
Yeah.
people with like certain perspectives that are just so different. Like, especially just as you get into adulthood, like you can't just say whatever the fuck.
Yeah, you're not a kid anymore.
You just don't know. Like, yeah, like you don't know how they're gonna handle it.
Yeah, and I think people get a lot more like set in their ways, or a little more like, you know, they have their beliefs now.
Yeah, like I'd be like, oh, fuck. They'd be like, we don't cuss.
Or like
Shit.
saying, "Oh my god," and they're like,
Settle down.
you know, hopefully when we die, we do go to a place with God. So,
Yeah. Like, my bad.
can we talk about the Tuah girl? Maybe
And I
we
hate.
could
I
close
hate,
on that. I hate even those words.
I hate the term.
I hate how viral she went.
I don't
think.
mind.
It's like, I just think it's a little ridiculous and kind of gross that like the reason.
Oh, so all of a sudden, what?
I know, but
Sorry, I didn't know I was speaking with fucking Captain Feminism over here.
I'm just saying I'm not above these people at all, but it's just like
Physically.
I feel like she went so viral because a bunch of boomers are like, "Oh my god, it's hot! Like she's a little girl." Pause.
Whoa.
Pause.
Whoa.
Pause that. She's a young
We'll be
woman.
right back.
We'll leave it in.
Yeah.
She's a young woman. Okay, attractive. And she's already displaying this kind of knowledge about such an act, you know?
I think it's more like my perspective on it is it's
I
more
think it's
like
just gross, man.
damn,
Like,
she knows what a man wants, like just to get dirty and do it, and they're like respect. But then obviously they like just hyped it up.
but I just think to get that excited about a comment like that, like I'm sure there's so many fucking street interviews where somebody has
So
said
something-
something so similar
or worse.
Like exactly.
Yeah.
But why is she going? You know what I mean? Like I'm sure.
Maybe it's the country accent.
Yeah,
Like
maybe it was the combination of words. Like it was just so catchy. Like
yeah.
gotta give him that hot Tuah. Spit on that thing. You know?
Yeah, that's a catchphrase.
Right. And I think they've made merch of it.
Put that on an action figure. Press the button.
Fucking
Try me.
Build a Bear.
I used to love trying those things in the store, by the way.
Yeah, it was the
Like,
best. as
try
a
me,
kid.
and it was like a
It's
circle, and you had to get
thank
through
God.
it.
Finally, I can like touch something and it's appropriate. You know.
Yeah. Finally, I could touch something, and it gets a response.
Well, you don't get yelled at by your mom like, "Don't touch that."
Oh,
You know?
yeah. And then it's
Yeah,
like,
but-
I can't afford this, but I'm playing with it. So it's like, I
Still
bought
getting
it.
the fun.
It's like I bought it.
Yeah.
Especially one of the ones where they're like super long, like in a super long clear case. Like it's a whole track or something, and you're pressing it, and it's like
Multiple
doing
things you
something
could-
crazy. It's like, geez, I just have the whole set right now. I'll just
so sick.
camp out right here.
Yeah, I think
Wow.
it's just kind of ridiculous that she went viral. I think Taylor was kind of saying that too. Not to throw her under the bus, but it's just crazy, you know? But at the same time, it's like a lot of internet shit that goes crazy is kind of like blown
Stupid.
out of proportion, you know?
Yeah. Like, remember like Bad Baby?
Exactly. But what I think's even crazier, because literally one phrase again, it's like a catchphrase.
Yeah.
Like, catch me outside.
Yeah.
You know?
How about it?
How about it? So good. And she went on fucking Dr. Phil.
Well, that's where she did it.
Oh, was it there?
Yeah.
Dr. Phil is just like, and then even in our hometown. Sorry, a little sidetrack here, but we'll wrap it back around. A little wrap around. At our high school that we went to, before we attended, years prior, there was a student who was hooking up with her teacher, a female student hooking up with a male teacher.
Yeah, Mr.
The guy was not attractive.
Allegedly?
And fucking, against all irony, his name was Mr. Hooker.
Yeah. Oh shit! Sorry, I cut that a little short.
It's okay. And they were like hooking up, whatever. They swear it was love, all this shit. He ended up going to jail. But they went on fucking Dr. Phil before he went to jail. And it's
What
like,
the fuck?
how the fuck are you going on Dr. Phil? I
you
remember
seen
me
that
and my
episode?
sisters and my mom watched it. Like we knew it was coming on.
That's
At
great.
like 5 p.m. or whatever, and we're like, we're watching it.
Was it
and
good?
we watched it. And yeah, the mom was on of the daughter.
Yeah.
Of the student. The mom was on. She's like, it is so inappropriate. You're so disgusting. Like to the guy.
Yeah, because she was probably what 16 and he was probably like 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough.
At least. He looked like shit. And then
Hey,
the
is Jerry
girl
Springer
is
still
on
alive?
there.
Sorry.
I think so. Or did he pass?
What happened to the show?
He might have passed away. I feel like I've seen that headline.
Right? I know the guy from
I'll check. But even the daughter was on Dr. Phil. Like, no, I love him. Like, it's real, you know? It's crazy. As a kid, I watched that. But as an adult,
and then they
I'd be
stayed
like,
together.
That's awful.
Right? They stayed together for a
As far
while.
as I know.
Didn't
yeah,
they
I
have
don't
a
know
kid?
if
Did
they're
they have
still
a kid?
together, but I don't know. Hold on. Is Jerry Springer still alive? Oh, fuck.
No.
Yeah.
When?
April 27th, 2023.
Fuck.
1 year after he retired.
But he loved his job.
I'm sure he had fun. You know?
That's what I'm thinking of. Like Dr. Phil, I'm thinking Jerry Springer too. Like,
Yeah.
you are not the father.
Maury.
What is that? Not that.
I think
it's
that's
not-
Maury.
oh,
I think
shit.
that one's just
This-
where it's same thing, but like, you know, they
But like,
bring him
don't they
on.
fight?
They hold him back.
They always fight, right?
Yeah, they always start slapping and
I
shit.
can't believe he's dead, dude.
Crazy.
What a fucking loss.
I I know. That's a loss for humanity right there.
Yeah, that's American culture if I've ever seen it.
To wrap
Well,
it back around.
I would always get shit in my algorithm. Oh, that's how you look like young. I thought it was gonna be one of those like, oh, he looked hotter when he was younger. Yeah. I always saw it as like on my For You page, like this girl, she went to LA, she like quit her job, she hired security, like she's like in over her head, and like everyone's roasting her in the
Tuah
comments.
girl?
Yeah,
Okay.
like getting in the comments, being like, dude, like who does she think she is? Like it was just one thing. She's writing it now. But for me, it's like, if I got viral like that, like why not try? Why not fake it till you make it? Why not take like every interview and headline you can? Because Bad Baby, I mean, she got successful and she stayed successful. There's a bunch. I mean, there's a bunch that hurt miss, right? Like Damn Daniel and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But like, why not? Especially this day and age where it's like, okay, not only do we care, because like back in the day it would be harder because like, okay, you do the catchphrase and that's it, whatever. But now it's like I have a catchphrase, and then if you just listen to my podcast, you know, or something, like if I make a YouTube channel, like you'll still watch me because you kind of care.
Yeah. Gives you a good start.
Like, okay, let's
know,
just
at
say we
least.
got famous, like ultra famous.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that teeth clip that got 500,000 views, 60,000 likes on TikTok.
Yeah.
Let's say instead it got like 23 million views.
It's that now.
And like
Yeah.
like 6 million likes. Like it just trended like crazy. And then like it became like a phrase said around the world. You what do we just be like, we don't want to ride it out. Like we don't want to stretch it too far.
True. But the thing is, I feel like the difference here is, to my understanding, this girl, like, I don't think she was making any kind of effort to be like an online personality, you know, a social media star.
Uh-huh.
But then all of a sudden this happens. She just happens to be in the right place, right time, right phrase. And now all of a sudden she's like, yeah, my name's Haley. I'm from a small town, Tennessee.
Yeah.
And then there's like, you know, soft music playing in the background. And all of a sudden it's like this fucking like origin story. Like, you know, like what the fuck is going on? Like it's so cringy to me that it's like you made one comment about sucking dick.
Yeah.
And then the next clip I see of you is literally like a drone shot of her small ass town in Tennessee.
Yeah.
With literally like fucking poetic ass music, and then she's telling her life story. Like
you're too disconnected from it to
It's
really
like-
to really feel in it.
it's just crazy, like the sudden crazy shit.
Tuah, the documentary series.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Did you see that initial like clip
No.
of her like, and it's like they have her parents on, and they're like, I think it's a blessing. Like, we never expected this, you know? Like,
I wonder how
what
much
the fuck is going on? Like,
I wonder how much money she's made.
I wonder as well, because she's sitting fucking front row at the UFC, so it's like
Exactly. Like it's good for
You know?
business for
crazy.
because it's good for business for businesses to be like, hey, we're still on the up and up, like we're still on the trending news.
And
Oh, this girl's trending, like throw her in, tell her everything's free.
not to mention, the reason this kind of like came to my attention as a topic is the fucking New York Mets baseball team
Oh yeah.
had her throw out the honorary first pitch last week during a like that's like a, you know, sometimes they'll have celebrities or like singers and stuff, but I feel like they also have like noble kind of like people.
Yeah, there's a touch of misogyny in all of this, Chris, huh? When she talks about sucking dick, like we all have it.
I am kind of sitting up on my high horse here, acting like I'm better.
Yeah.
I just think it's a little cringy. I don't think it's like stupid. I just think it's cringy. That's my stance on that.
I can understand the cringe.
I think it's cringe.
I can't understand the hate.
But here I am on my podcast, you know. So it's like,
You're
who am I to speak, you know? Because I'm sure I know we've done a lot of cringy shit, you know?
Yeah. I mean, hey,
I can't even watch the fucking pods that we did like a year ago, you know? I'm sure.
can't see anything from the Valley Boys, which we should
Lord.
re-upload. Fuck.
Why?
Content. Did she do good at the first pitch?
It was all right.
Did it make it?
I think it was her and her friend that was there with her when she made the Haktua comment.
Can you throw a bitch in first pitch, you think?
Throw a bitch?
No. Throw a bitch in first pitch.
Oh. There's been a...
Oh, yeah. It does sound like throw a bitch in first bitch.
There's been like clips of former like MLB pitchers, and they'll go through the first pitch and they'll throw like
Rough.
70 miles an hour.
Oh, like they still got it.
Yeah, like they throw heat to make a point, you know.
Yeah, like I still
But-
got it.
Yeah, remember 50 Cents? Did you see that?
He like woofed it,
Like,
right?
literally threw it in the opposite direction almost. Like,
I love seeing the like like the worst ones.
yeah.
You know, like oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't mean to come off misogynistic. It's not. I don't. It's not that. It's just. It's just. A
no, I
little
think it is.
cringy.
Maybe we should dive deep in that.
It's just a little cringy to me. I think.
Yeah, I think maybe because the tone shift.
I'm also
Maybe
trying to take a
because-
stance just for content's sake, but
Yeah, true, right.
you know.
I think maybe you'd find it more accepting, right? Your little misogynistic self.
Yeah.
Your little misogynistic self. If she maybe like embraced kind of what you said and was like more of like a scandalistic kind of like route into her fame.
That was also one of the first things she talked about was, okay, another thing I think that's also cringe, sorry, just to get a little more context, is like, because it was radio silence, like after she didn't put out a statement or nothing, like, after that clip went viral.
Yeah.
It was like weeks. And then
Really?
all of a sudden, at least that's the way I saw it, was it was a while.
Probably
And
at least
then
a
she
week.
came out like starting to post like where she's from, her story. But then like one of the first things she said was like, yeah, you know, I know a lot of people are asking about OnlyFans, and that's just not something I'm comfortable with, so I won't be doing that.
Yeah, and immediately Chris was like, I hate this.
No.
Oh my god, that's good.
Fuck, I had another point I was going to make. Oh, she was making all these plans like right off the bat too. She's like, we're going to, you know, we're not going to hold back with this. We're going to take advantage of it. I'm moving to LA. Yeah, I'm getting bodyguards. We're doing the whole thing. I'm going to start a podcast. I was like, damn. Like,
Yeah,
that's
see?
crazy.
Like you gotta do it. You
I
gotta
mean,
take
it
advantage.
is a fucking golden opportunity, you know? And Lord knows I'd probably do the same.
Lord
You
knows
know?
if you were 60 and that happened to you and you didn't do anything when you were like 20, you'd be like, what was
That
the
was my
worst that could
fucking
happen?
shot. Yeah.
God gives you one chance to be seen.
Sometimes that's
And
all
either you
get.
become a terrorist or you become a hit.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you know,
Our
you're not
podcast just
wrong.
got flagged.
So,
Yeah. All right, let's call it now.
all right, let's do it.
Well, you want to run off with your detective voice?
Thanks for tuning in to another episode
Nice.
of The Cozy Show, where we solve crimes and put people behind bars.
How many people do we put behind bars today?
0. Still a
Nice.
working theory.
DNA lab results will come to us in 6 to 8
Please
years.
comment your theories if you're still here. I want to know.
Yeah.
You know, let us know. Any theories? Spaghetti Nino, I know you're watching.
LXX.
LXX,
Angel.
Crystal, if there's a snowball's chance in hell you're still here.
Chris's dad.
Anyone, we'll take it.
All right, guys. Peace.
Peace.
Nice.
All right. Ugh.